1970, a film blazed across the American horizon, a masterful journal of terror in the tradition of Alfred Hitchcock, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This year, director Dario Argento brings you an even more chilling tale of the bizarre. Cat o' Nine Tails.
In the end, there will be only chaos.
Well, that's all water under the bridge, as I always say. Water under the bridge.
I love the ant and Sleepaway Camp.
Water under the bridge.
It's all on the bridge, I say. Water under the bridge. Yeah, she's
angel. I'm sure it does. Oh, she's so funny.
She just died like a year or so ago.
Yeah, right. Like last year, or a year before, or something like that. That's
yeah, that's too bad. That's one I had on my list that I'd hope that I would meet one day. But can you imagine her in an interview?
I just posted the Look movie link in the chat if anyone who comes in wants to watch along and doesn't have another place to watch it. But it's on Shudder, it's on Tubi, it's on a lot of places. Cat o' Nine Tails.
So what's your guys' history on this? When's the first time you ever seen this? So we'll go ahead and start with you, JT.
I don't remember exactly when. Sometime in my teens when I started getting into Argento heavily. But I love this movie. I don't know why Argento has said, or I've read that he said that this is like his least favorite film. I don't know why, because I think this is better than Four Flies and his Animal trilogy alone. And Ennio Morricone's score, I think this is his best out of the three Animal trilogy films. It's probably my top 3 scores for an Argento movie. The characters are great. I love how the title refers to there's no cat in this movie, just like in Four Flies and on Gray Velvet, there's no flies. It's symbolic too in that film, which actually I didn't like think of this until I recently rewatched Plumage. That Bird with the Crystal Plumage is the only of those 3 movies to have an animal that's in the movie itself. You know what I mean? Like there's an actual bird in that film. Cat of Nine Tails refers to the 9 leads, right? That they have to figure out who the killer is. And Four Flies, I think it's the image, like the eye scan that looks like 4 flies. So there's no animals in those 2. So Bird's the only one of the animal trilogy that have an actual animal in it. But yeah, this is a very underrated Argento movie. I love it.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely, man. This is one of the first ones that I seen of his. I seen Phenomena first, and then I think I seen Suspiria, and then it was this one. And I just kind of started, and then I just kind of went down the line. And Flies was actually one of the last ones that I ever seen. What's your history on this, Drake? Was it when I showed it to you, or have you ever seen it and watched it all the way?
I haven't watched it since you've shown it to me, actually, all the way through. I've watched some of the behind the scenes stuff and everything, but I haven't actually sat down and watched the full movie in a long time.
That's cool. That's cool. This is a good opportunity, man. We're all heavily into the Italian cinema and all that kind of stuff, and it's a lot of what we talk about usually. Actually, when you come right down to it, but this one, I was shocked when I first seen this because my mom was always big on Carl Malden, you know what I mean, with her being older and Carl Malden being an old school actor, you know. And I remember telling her about it. I remember telling your grandma about it. Hey, Carl Malden's in this Dario Argento, and it's one she had never seen with him in it. So I don't know if she ever got a chance to watch it or not. I hope she did before she passed. But you know, I'm not sure because I know she always liked him. So
yeah.
Because they're actually
with actors in Italian, unless they're like well-known ones, like like Barbara Steele and Barbara Boucher, and like ones that were big in like giallos and stuff. But like your average giallo, you pick one off the shelf and stuff. Like I could maybe know one name in there.
Yeah, I love how they're they're kind of like the detectives.
Yeah.
Like they're just as far along as the actual detectives. You know what I mean? Them 2 together. It puts me in mind of a movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's called Slay Ground.
It sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen it though.
It's got what's his name in it that plays the head of the FBI Behavioral Science Unit in Sons of the Lambs.
Cheatin', Michael Cheadle or Cheatin', something like that.
No, it's he was also an urban cowboy. He played the asshole.
Oh, the head. Oh, I know who you mean. The head of the FBI. You mean in Silence?
Yeah.
I forget his name. I know.
I know.
Picture him, right?
He's the star of it, and he has his son or whatever is playing kind of like what the role the little girl does in this. And they're searching for a killer. It's a really creepy movie, man. You gotta check it out when you get a chance. But
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I like movies that utilize. I mean, we see a lot more nowadays, but having like a blind character.
Yeah,
and even Argento used it a few times. I mean, he used it in Suspiria with the character, the blind character with the dog, and then we have Cookie here earlier in this movie. I'm pretty sure there's another 1 or 2 blind characters in Argento movies. It's just not coming to mind right now. But he likes utilizing blind characters.
Yeah, there's also got James Franciscus in it. So yeah, this is
that's right. The name sounds familiar. Yeah.
I think he's one of these detectives or something, but this is one of the first ones where he had a scene where it's like you look at it, you're like, oh, you're like you can't look, and you know the part I'm talking about, and it's just that love to use elevators to fuck people up. I'll put it that way.
The elevator scene is great. We were saying backstage that there's not a lot of kills in this movie, So I mean, like people who are, first of all, like people who aren't big into giallo films or anything like that, or Italian horror, this probably isn't the best place and movie to start with to begin with, especially even just for Argento. But like
Right.
for people who are slasher fans or like look for like great kills and effects like in their movies, and then they go into the giallo genre.
Yeah.
There's some ones that won't hit for those type of people that are looking just for like the brutal kills, like, and there's a whole bunch of them throughout Italian horror, but a lot of giallo films actually are kind of tame in that aspect. You know, like,
Yeah, I was going to say earlier on they went a little more. It was a little more focused on the detective work and figuring out who the killer was rather than the kill. Yeah,
like
the 80s.
Yeah, like Umberto Lenzi's Knife of Ice that I recently rewatched like a month ago or so. That one was very restrained for Lenzi even, and he's a very fucking balls to the wall director from everything I've seen of him. And that was a very restrained giallo from a few others I've seen of his. So I mean, there's some giallos, and there are some kills in this. There's like 4 or something like that, 4 or 5 maybe tops. And they're good, but they're not excessive or like over the top like you would see in even Four Flies has a little bit more, I would say. And then Deep Red is when he really started upping it. I mean, Deep Red has the real like protracted long scenes and drawn out death sequences that would, you know, dominate his kill scenes for the rest of his career.
He was showing signs of what he wanted to do though here in Flies. Yeah. So he's showing signs of where he wanted to go. So yeah.
Like the ending to Four Flies is fantastic, and it's just the ending of that movie is so good. The decapitation when she crashes back of the truck, the slow motion with Ennio Morricone's score gun, all of that's such a great ending.
If you're looking for a good character piece and a good detective type film here with some good mystery and some decent tension, you can definitely turn to this one. This is one of my favorites. As far as his earlier shit goes, this is definitely one of my favorites because I just like the characters in them. So if you guys are ready to go, man, I am.
Yep. It also. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. It's interesting because there's some sci-fi stuff in this too, with the whole science lab and the genes and stuff like that, and the genetic talk and the predisposition to violence and stuff like that. So there's a lot of interesting stuff in this for a giallo, especially.
Behavioral, where they kind of discuss, they actually kind of, it's kind of like an early discussion on some of the early behavioral science type shit. That the FBI is doing. They start discussing, what kind of person
goes into interesting places. Yeah, for sure.
So,
hey, Austin. Austin in the chat.
Hey, what's going on, Austin? How you doing, man? All right, let's do a 5. Are you guys gonna watch it with us? If you are, JT just gave the links and stuff where you can find it in case you don't have it, but I think you guys that are here probably do. So I'm going to go.
It's also on Shudder. It's also on Tubi, Shudder, Amazon Prime, a bunch of places.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Cool.
The music is started. Boom, 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 boom.
Just I love the music so much.
I love the whole arrow beginning here.
Oh, you got the arrow thing, yeah. I'm playing the Arrow 4K right now. I also have DVD, and I also have the here's the window slip for it. Here's the first collector's edition with the Cat of Nine Tails here. And then
I love that
cover. Whoa, this one. And on the back it's got.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
This is a soundtrack that I'm looking to get a hold of. As a matter of fact, they're really limited and they're still kind of cheap. So if anybody wants to get one, it was just released a few months ago. I think there's only like 400 of them on this particular edition, but you can still get it for about $30. That's pretty good for a vinyl.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like a lot of these earlier ones when they play the tune. You'd have something like, ooh, you know, you'd have,
I mean, out of his Animal trilogies, his first 3 movies, this is by far my favorite Ennio Morricone score.
I watched your last because I was looking for different little things. I caught your last review on Don't Torture a Duckling, and that's another one that has that type, score going on.
That's true. Yeah, that sound, right? That
You
just
just tried so hard. You just tried so hard to give it credit, man. You was like coming out of your skin trying to give that movie credit.
Man, I know, because I tried so many times. I've watched like 5-6 times.
It's like it's just so fucking boring.
It's funny as hell. I watched that one too.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Yeah, I tried so many times with that movie. It's just like, it's not. It's good. There's a lot, like the things that I do point out that I do like are good, and I've grown respect for it. It's just like that whole scene with Barbara Boucher, right? Yeah, with her Falcon, with Falcon's character when she's getting beaten and shit with the music playing and stuff. That's a great sequence. That's a really good sequence, and there's a few sequences throughout it and stuff, but for the majority, it's very slow for me.
On my documentary, I picked like my favorite scene from each film, and then I discuss it, as it's going through. And on Don't Torture a Duckling, it's that scene that I'm talking about and discussing. So yeah,
cool. I can't wait to hear that. Yeah, it's a great scene.
It's the one I had to pick out of it. Now, I will admit, Don't Torture Duckling is a bit long and it does drag at times, but the good shit is real good.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I like Lizard a lot more nowadays. I mean, I never liked Ducks, really, but like I like Lizard a lot more than I ever did.
Yeah,
I think that's an excellent movie.
I think I'd only seen it one other time before we watched it a couple months ago.
Yeah. The Psychic has always been my favorite Giallo by Fulci.
Yeah, he proved that he could do them really well, man. He proved that he could do. That's what I like about Fulci, man. Fulci started in comedy, and then he went through westerns, and then he went through Giallo, and then he went through horror. I mean, the guy can spread it around. Of course,
a lot of the Italian directors were like that too. I mean, Lenzi, Argento usually stuck to horror and stuff, but Bava and even Lamberto Bava too. But Lenzi and Martino, they all the westerns, the spaghetti westerns were huge back then, so everybody was doing those.
Right. Yeah, it's they all just kind of, because their mentor was a dude that did spaghetti westerns. So you know what I mean. So they all kind of mentored off the same couple of different people.
I mean, look at Sergio Leone. I mean, he pretty much kickstarted the whole spaghetti western craze there.
Yep. He does a good job of doing. I always thought it'd be really hard. I mean, I did some acting, some drama in school, but I never played anybody that was blind. That would be, talk about a good test.
I was just thinking that watching just now. I was saying, I mean, this guy does a great job of playing a blind guy.
Well, by this time he's been acting for a long time, man. He's a seasoned veteran already.
Oh yeah, but even just the look and like the way like he was putting his face out and like looking like and like using his hands, all his mannerisms are very, very good.
Yeah, I'm surprised of his ability to be able to do a crossword.
Yeah, he's doing it with Braille, right?
Yeah.
That would be a bitch, man.
A lot of stuff, but he's exactly. He's a puzzle. He loves puzzle, and like he does puzzles nonstop. That's like his thing. So I mean, I love that. That's his like one of his defining character traits. That he's blind and he loves doing puzzles.
Yeah, he likes figuring shit out that's hard to figure out. That's the whole bottom line of it. Yeah.
Well, he definitely picked the pinnacle of hard to figure out if you're sight impaired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I mean, that's why he gets sucked into this, the whole murder mystery here. Yeah, the murder mystery. That's why he gets sucked into the whole who's the killer and the mystery, working with who's the main character's name in this? I want to say Carlo, but there's a Carlo in every fucking Argento movie.
There is.
It's not
Yeah.
Carlo. I don't think that. I think he might be the killer's name is Carlo. In this. There is a Carlo in this movie. I know that for a fact. I don't know if it's the main character or the killer. It's one of them.
Man. I don't know what character this Carlo is, but man, there's for sure a Carlo.
Oh yeah,
Somewhere.
definitely there are in like his first 4 movies for sure. There's one in because it's Carlo in Deep Red. There's Carlo in Bird. There's a Carlo. I'm pretty sure there's a Carlo in Four Flies. That might be the one that's the main character. Let me see. I gotta figure out this Carlo mystery now.
I seen another one that was used all the time too when I was writing out all the different Fulci films, and there's one particular in there too. I can't think of it, but there's one particular in there that he uses a lot too.
I was right. He is Carlo in this movie. The main character is Carlo. I know. Carlo. Fucking Carlo. And then let's see. So
Yeah, I mean, it's like
maybe he's the killer in Bird. He's Carlo in many of them.
I mean, it's almost like in any slash movie, you always have a Michelle or a Trish or a Katie or something.
Some similar name.
Yeah, Lori.
Always a Lori, especially after Halloween.
There's a Carlo in Bird. Let's see.
Or Annie.
Yeah, Annie's common. Annie's a common one.
All right, there's always Annie somewhere.
There is a Carlo in
That's what Fulci liked. He liked Anne. He liked Anne. Fulci did.
Yeah, Anne. Yeah, he was in House by the Cemetery. A few of them. Oh, didn't New York Ripper? Wasn't there an Anne in New York Ripper?
There was an Anne in Zombie.
Zombie too. Yep.
That was the adorable curly-haired chick.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh man, she was bad, fool.
Just a Sparrow. Yeah.
Oh my. Ooh.
Yeah, I really liked her, man. I don't know why she didn't do more. She did a couple of other little things, and then I don't know. She wasn't like I never found Mia to be that much better than her at acting. I thought she did a really good job.
No, I think Tessa's better looking and acting. Honestly.
There's a Carlo in Inferno too. Yeah, I'm still on the Carlo thing. I was going through.
He's finding all the Carlos
in Bird. There's one in this movie. There's one in Four Flies. There's one in Deep Red, and it skips Suspiria, and then it goes to Inferno. There's one in Inferno. I stopped looking at that, but I knew it. Because I remember having this conversation with myself, like in a video sometime, like mad long.
One of the other people, one of the extras was Carlo. One of the extras in Suspiria was probably Carlo.
Yeah, I looked for Suspiria and I couldn't find anything. I said, but watch, something that's not on like the wiki page, like they watched.
Yeah, I'm sure the dog wasn't named Carlo.
There was a Carlo there somewhere. We just don't know. We don't have confirmation. But the main character in this movie is Carlo, and he is what is he? A reporter? I mean, they're like half the time they're a reporter in all these movies.
I don't know, but I already don't like his face. He has a very punchable face.
Yeah, he does actually.
Who? James Francisco?
So does this other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the other guy.
Yeah.
They both do. Terzi.
Yeah.
Terzi's lab, I think. Like the Terzi Institute is the name of this place.
Hey man, what's up with the little he who looks behind the rose, Isaac fucking air supply looking dude?
Dude, he actually does look like Isaac from
He who walks behind the rose.
He does a great job in that movie, that kid, but he is one annoying kid.
Man, he was like 25 or something when he played that role.
Right? Yeah, he was old when he played that. I know that.
Yeah, he talks like this.
Exactly.
I mean, you can see it. He almost like he has fucking wrinkles and shit like his cheeks and
stuff.
And he's only in his 20s. Like that.
Just for fun, guys, just as a parody, I think I'm going to make a "He Who Walks Behind the Rose" song with the theme of "Children of the Corn" behind it, sung in the style of Isaac.
Does he come back in later? I've never seen past the second movie in that franchise. I've never liked
Yeah,
it.
there's
I ain't know.
I like the first movie. I saw the second one recently, like maybe a year ago, and then I've just never looked, went past it.
like
I
the
think he
fifth or
comes
sixth
back.
is Isaac's return. Yeah, he does
It's
return one.
it is
Yeah,
Children of
I
the
know
Corn
that's why I
666
asked.
Isaac's
I
Return. Yeah.
remember. Yeah, I remember reading a title that had his name in it, and that's why I asked.
He's 5
Yeah.
or something.
I don't know if it was just that one movie or if like he comes back every now and then, like throughout the films. I don't know.
That's
I
it.
haven't. I haven't seen. I haven't seen past the sixth one. After the sixth one and his return, I was over it.
How many?
I don't know,
There's-
man. But
I thought there was like 6 in the remake. I guess there's more.
there's actually 2 remakes. There's one in like 2009, and then there's another one 5 or 6
Yeah,
years
that's
ago.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that came out a
Yeah,
few years
2009.
wasn't
That
too
kid
bad.
was all right in 2009. That kid, he was actually a little kid. He did a good job. He's a creepy little fucker.
I don't remember. I don't remember the 2009 one, but I remember the one a few years ago. That one wasn't too bad. It wasn't
The one
great.
2000.
It was like
Yeah.
2022, 2023, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the one in 2009 was taken more from the short story, and
That
the and the black woman that plays Vicky is a royal bitch.
Oh, really?
I couldn't wait to see her strung up on a cross somewhere.
As a scarecrow.
Yeah, weird.
Every time I see bookcases in a room like this or in someone's house in a movie, I always say, "Are they really there just for show?" 100% most of the time. They ain't reading all those books. Tell me that guy read fucking at 10% of those books, and I would not believe you.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
mean,
kind
he might
of
have
movie
read.
now, you know what I mean? I don't see
Yeah.
most of these, but they just look really cool there, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I feel like. People that are like rich and have a ton of money like that, and they like have like a library, they just like just get all these books, put them up there, it looks cool and stuff, and they never read those books. There
Yeah.
might be a few,
That's them saying, look,
And-
I'm rich. You know?
and yeah, exactly. There might be like the 10%, maybe 20 at tops that might read. Every now and then they pull one up or read one a day or something if they're avid readers. But for the most
Yeah,
part,
or
see things like that in the movie, I say, get the fuck out of here. You never touch one of those.
they had the money. They didn't feel like going to the library, so they ordered it, and there was like a
Yeah.
subject in the book they needed for like work or school or something.
Yeah.
Must be nice, huh?
They just throw it right up. on the shelf. Yeah, I know. Right?
I wish I had money like that. Shit, my vinyl record collection would be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have a huge CD collection before I got rid of that years and years.
I mean, I got 2 shelves worth, but I ain't got shit like Gore got. You can see just part of his wall behind him.
I know. If we like when my CD collection, it's not as crazy as your DVD collection, but it was pretty fucking big. Like I would be able to fill like out of those shelves, like to like the first layer of like the shelves, like to the right of your screen, like that, I'd be able to fill all those shelves easily, and then more of the second row with CDs, like back in the day. I used to buy mad music until Napster really like came around, Kazaa and shit, and then I haven't paid for music.
Yup.
It's not once, not a single time. Same with most movies and TV and any of that.
Okay, you're all right, but I don't like your hair.
What was she in, man?
Yeah, right.
Destructive.
She looks familiar, but
Yeah, I've seen her in something else, but she got Lego head.
yeah, I know. It's just a style at the time, but it looks ridiculous on her. It might be a wig on her. Like if she's like, because she looks familiar. I know I've seen.
Yeah,
her
she
in
looks
other-
like I'd seen her in something, but she was blonde.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
what I
was
mean. It was
blonde.
probably
Yeah.
a wig they threw on her, and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it's definitely not an accurate looking wig. I mean, the wig I wore in that one video or that one stream I did that you hopped into and was poking at me about looks more real than that shit.
She looks like almost like the chick the deep red that gets killed in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I mean, kind of, yeah. Yeah,
Grace.
yeah. I mean, you throw different. I mean, you throw her real hair on her, probably.
Now this scene here, I think this kill and scene, I think Eli Roth was inspired by it, and the scene in Hostel when Connor jumps in front of the train is an homage to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen him come out and talk about it and say it, but I know he's a huge Argento fan.
Oh yeah.
And just the way it's shot too, like with like picture what's his name? Preston is the name, right? Look in Hostel, looking out from behind the wood and looking at Condo and like the point of view, and then boom, like hit by a train.
Yeah. I actually thought about doing those. I had done those yet.
You know shit's gonna happen. The camera didn't even it wasn't even a slight turn. It was like
yeah. Because the killer here is from their point of view, he's looking to clear, waiting for this guy.
Yeah, so that was a dead giveaway. Something's gonna happen. You knew something was gonna happen just the way he was looking. He was like, "Oh shit, get ready!" Oh man,
I love how it just fucking I love how it goes under the train like that. The body's just
it rolls the whole body. That was good shit.
Oh yeah, that's cool. But and the way the blood splatters on the women and stuff, I think that happens in Hostel too, right? In the train scene, doesn't it? Like people freak out to see it.
Something like that. Something like that.
Sure. They don't even give a fuck. They'll run down here to take pictures of this chick.
Yeah. I love that. That's so funny.
Why?
That's such a great joke. Every time I hear "but why's," I think of Ryan Reynolds and Harold the Kumar.
Harold, why?
But why? I love that line.
I mean, but that's what you ask yourself though. Dude's dead over here, but you taking a picture of this straight up harlot, dude. Like, what about this bitch, dude? Like, dude just died.
Just ran some guy over.
Yeah, dude just died. You over here take a picture of this harlot on a train? Come on now, bro.
All right, that's interesting. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like, and they were all dudes too. Every single dude was there.
He got some respect for a few seconds anyway.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, oh damn.
Yeah, he was easily forgot about.
It's like, I didn't know that dude. Who's the chick?
Yeah, that's him, yeah. Who's that? There's nobody. Oh, but look who's got the train. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like, if it was like, if it was like Carly, fucking, what's her name from The Possession? Yeah, or Sissy Spacek or Catherine Isabel or fucking Nancy Kiez or
Catherine Isabel.
Well, she's supposed to be a celebrity.
I love Catherine Isabel so much.
See, man, this is something me and JT click on real good.
Dude, I've always had a huge thing for Catherine Isabel ever since Ginger Snaps when I first saw them. Ginger Snaps, American Mary, and then Friday, the remake. No, Friday vs. Jason.
Yeah, Friday vs.
Jason. See No Evil 2 by the Soskas.
Oh yeah, I feel like me and JT get into quite the jolly row over that.
Right? She's always so hot. Yeah, she's one of my like crushes in horror.
Oh yes. I mean, I just named 3 of mine right in a row.
Yeah, and she was just in I don't know if you watched the show Ghosts, the comedy on CBS. It's a hilarious fucking show.
Oh, is she in that?
It's in its 5th season. She was a guest star on like 1 episode in the first season, but like I haven't seen her in anything in a bit. Or maybe she's on TV or a movie that I haven't seen, but I haven't seen her in like a horror or anything. in a few years, and then I see her come on. I hear the voice. You hear her voice first before she walks on screen. And I said,
Oh, you already know.
I said, that's Catherine Isabel. And then they show her. I said, that is fucking her. I said, wow, that's her. That's cool to see her on this show.
Yeah, she just has this fuck you voice that you just know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, does anybody know? Did Rob Reiner's son kill his parents or what?
Yeah. I just read that before I hopped on. Before we
What?
I saw it on Instagram when I went to click on
man.
from the group. I saw a reel of someone posted. Yeah, it was their son who killed Rob Reiner, his kid. Which, yeah, if you guys didn't know that in chat or people watching, Rob Reiner, unfortunately, and his wife were killed in their home today.
Damn.
Son. Both dead.
Yeah,
that's a fucking tragedy. That's terrible.
Yeah, I was a big fan of All in the Family. That's my favorite sitcom. And then, of course, I like a lot of his different movies. You know what I mean? Some of his movies aren't my thing, but I do like Stand By Me and shit like that.
Yeah, Stand By Me is fantastic. I haven't watched Stand By Me in like maybe a decade, but it's a great one and a great adaptation of King's work. And then Misery is a masterpiece.
Misery, yeah.
And I just watched. I was just watching Wolf of Wall Street earlier this week, and he's Leo's dad in that. He plays Jordan Belfort's dad, and he has the temper, and he's fucking throwing tantrums all over the place. And I was laughing at his character because it's been a while since I've seen that movie. And then I just saw the notification like earlier when we were all talking. I said, "Holy shit!" I said, "Rob Reiner and his wife were found murdered in his house."
Yeah, it's fucked up.
See, that's something to in the movie here. That is a cool little detail. He wasn't always blind, Cookie, because a lot of those movies where you like a lot of horror movies where you have blind characters, they're blind from birth. Like Hush by Flanagan, when she's getting stalked by the killer and stuff that's fucking with her, she's blind, left alone. Kate Siegel, right, plays the role. No, is it Kate Siegel in that movie? In Hush, I think it is Kate Siegel. I forget. It might not be, but she's blind, and same thing, or she's deaf in Hush. But there's a lot of blind characters in movies that are blind since birth. This guy was blind later on, so he probably always did his little crossword puzzles and had a whole system down. So that maybe was a little easier once he, lost his sight, that he was still able to do a lot of things.
Was Audrey Hepburn's character blind from birth and Wait Till Dark?
I believe so.
I think she was.
I do believe so. You know, that is the only Audrey Hepburn movie I don't have.
That's a good one, man.
I think.
I know. It pisses me off.
Hey, Stacey in the chat.
I do believe she was blind at birth in that. As big of an Audrey fan as I am, I should definitely know that.
Rob Reiner did one episode of The Partridge Family and 2 times on Gomer Pyle as he start recipes Robin's wife. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
God.
What a fucking senseless thing.
Why in the fuck did I guess we'll find out here in the next little while why he did this shit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, who knows? Who knows if his son was if he had drug problems, it was a crime in his past, violent issues, who knows? Psychiatric problems, mental issues.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Stacey, but was she blind from birth, or?
Yeah, that's what they wanted to know.
Or did she become blind? I don't remember.
I mean, I do believe she was blind from birth, but don't quote me.
I mean, yeah, it's been forever since I've seen that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But for some reason I'm saying she was born blind, but I could be completely wrong.
I see that when my mom was watching it for the first time. I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. She had that on and she was watching it. That's when I first caught it. About 1980, 81, something.
Actually, that might have been like the way that I saw it, growing up was my mom being a fan of that movie because she liked
Yeah.
that movie.
I saw it first. I saw it first after I'd watched Breakfast at Tiffany's, and of course I fell completely in love with her. And then Dad was like, "Hey, yeah, I mean, you like her, Nish? Check this out." I was
I
like,
said,
"Okay."
what about breakfast at the?
I love these little cars they always have here in these films, man. These little Italian cars are great.
Yeah.
That car back there actually wasn't Italian.
Hey, Baron, how you doing, man?
The second kill isn't that it's not that great, but it's not bad. That strangulation.
Yeah, it was just kind of to the point in there.
Exorcist expert in the house.
Baron, yeah, oh yeah, man.
What's up,
That there looks like a Datsun or an Aston.
that he pulled up in?
My cousin has made me quite the connoisseur of cars as of late. We're always playing Forza, so I'm always learning some new shit about some cars.
I really love the camera work in this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in all of our movies, it's great, but like all the POV shots in this film, I feel like there's more of it in this movie than in Bird. There definitely is more of it than in Bird.
I'd say Toby Hooper and George Romero at the same time.
What did you say?
Stacy was saying, would you rather interview Wes Craven or Toby Hooper and George Romero at the same time?
Oh, Hooper and Romero for sure. I mean, I love Craven and all, but Hooper and Romero? Oh, come on now.
Yeah, it would be Hooper and Romero. And
come on now.
I'm not even.
There's just so much. There's so much that we don't know about Toby Hooper. You know what I mean? Toby Hooper never got a whole lot of. Even though he came out with one of the most important horror films of all time, he still never got a lot of the credit that he deserved. I don't think.
And,
okay,
but I've never been as big of a Craven fan as a lot of people are. So I mean, there's an easy instant choice for me: Toby Hooper and Romero. Absolutely.
I love West House. I love The First Nightmare on the Street and stuff like that. I
do too. And I like his 70s exploitation movies. I prefer vastly. And those are my favorite Craven movies. Last House and Hills of Eyes. Hills of Eyes 2 is good. I really like the second one. Deadly Friend, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I added that explosion to my intro. The head explosion from Deadly Friend.
That's a great one, right?
I saw that in there. I figured I gotta have that. I got all these other explosions. I gotta have that.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, I also noticed you also enhanced the overkill in there too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, Bob Clark or
not about as good as I can get it, man.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
That's the set intro for all time now.
All right, Bob Clark or John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
It would probably have to be Carpenter, man. I mean, I love Bob Clark and I respect how he could do any kind of film really well, but I have to go Carpenter for
Carpenter. It's not even a quiet.
Yeah, Solid Precinct 13, Halloween, The Fog, Escape from New York, Starman. I mean,
I don't know. I'd like to interview Clark just to get into his mind.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'd be one interesting person to talk with. But I could talk more with Carpenter just about Halloween and The Thing for like 8 hours than I can of everything with Bob Clark. Like, let alone everything, every other movie, and all of Carpenter's music and everything too on top of it. Yeah, it wouldn't even be.
I would like to talk to Deborah Hill because she was just early on. She was just important early on, you know, and she never got a lot of what she deserved either. I don't think she was overshadowed.
Same as Dario and Nickelodeon, how we always say.
Oh, absolutely.
I always say like Daria is like the Deborah Hill of Italian horror.
Yep. Definitely. And Jesus, man, watch all these fuckers just go now. It's getting scary. All these people we're seeing pass.
I know, right? I mean, Tony Todd was a big hit.
Yeah,
That was a big hit last year.
yeah.
This year or last year? He died at the end of last year, right? And then Bloodlines came out this year. That was his last role on it.
Yeah, see no evil with Mia Farrow was playing. So yeah, it's all. Yeah, I forgot about that one. You got his pipe sitting there.
So the guy was killed on that was pushed in front of the train because he knew something, which I don't know if you guys remember the ending to much of the killer and stuff here, but like because the whole genetic lab that they're at that this crime took place in, it's testing whether people have a predisposition to murder or violent acts, and the killer, whoever he is, ended up having that gene and having that predisposition, and in order to cover up that he tested positive for that gene for his colleagues he didn't want to know and everybody else, he ended up destroying the evidence and then killing some people who knew about it and knew that he tested for it. So it's a very unique story, like I said, with some sci-fi type stuff for that time, for 71.
Definitely kind of futuristic because they're still testing for that shit to see if there's a gene that's predisposed to murder or whatever. So yeah, it's a little ahead of its time, really.
Yeah, definitely.
That definitely takes a lot of trust, doesn't it? Unless somebody should be.
It's a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I always say that too. I've never had someone shave me.
And he
fucking with it.
That exact reason. That's exactly why.
He was waving that razor in front of him like this. He was doing this, and you can see his eyes just following it. He was like, "Oh shit, what are you doing with that?"
Well, he's talking about how the papers about the killer being a barber.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking with him the whole time.
If anybody ever wanted to shave me with a straight razor, I would say to them, yeah, all right, but as long as I get a straight razor and I can hold it next to your cock the entire time.
And you're not allowed near my fucking neck, dude. You are not allowed near my neck.
Yeah. Exactly. Trust. Yeah, it's it's a Mexican standoff. That's my version of trust.
It's like, all right, then you go anywhere near my neck with that, bro, your dick is coming off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't open till Christmas style, which is in my mind because I just reviewed that last week, the other day.
He could not get away fast enough. As soon as the guy was done here, he started running the water. He was like, "All right, thank you. Here's the money." And he ran across the money.
Yeah, it was over with.
Thank you. See ya. You're talking about that shit while I'm getting the shave from you. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, about being some crazy barber and he waving a blade from my face, man.
He did him.
It was pretty close to his face too, dude.
I love those little additions, those little parts like that the Italian horror added in, man. That's something the American horror never did. Was those little tiny little pokes like that.
Yep.
And that's part that came and went in 2 minutes. It didn't mean much. It was just cool. She always wears these badass dresses and gowns in this, man. Like the pink she's got on here, they're sexy as fuck, man. They really are.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of white in this movie too, just like Tenebrae, which I always say Tenebrae is a very the color palette is very white and like procedural, cop procedural type look to it. Same with this movie.
Very clean. Very
Yeah, exactly. Especially, and Tenebrae sticks out more because it's right after the assault on the senses of Suspiria and Inferno, like back-to-back lighting and everything, and then it just reverts back to, a giallo,
very sterile, just very And what's weird is like most of the thumbnails and different little posters and stuff you have in this movie have a lot of yellow in them. Yet there isn't hardly any yellow in the movie.
Yep. Yeah, you see yellow on a lot of the posters for this. This and with that and red. It's the two famous covers I know for this movie are the cat with the yellow background and the cat on the red background.
Yeah, you don't have any in the movie really. I mean, maybe a little bit, not much. Like you said, it's mainly that sterile white.
Yeah. That and it's contrasted with some decent darkly lit scenes and good use of shadow.
Yeah. She got those great things, man. I always say that it's the imperfections that make someone attractive, and she's got a lot of that going on.
Absolutely.
It's the imperfections that's attractive.
I love that saying because it is imperfection.
Yeah. It's perfect. Yeah, it is. It's what distinguishes certain little physical traits that we notice, but we don't really think about. We just think, hey, this person's attractive. We don't really think why usually, but that's why. It's the imperfections. I'm convinced.
Yeah, that's always been a favorite quote of mine because I believe in that really wholeheartedly. That nothing is perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you can find those if you can find things that are close to perfect, but to have those little bit of imperfections there, that in itself is perfection.
Yeah.
I love how he reflects in the mirror while he's talking with her.
Man, I'm trapped in an 80s mall. I'm too busy with the damn arcade and vinyl store to be watching no movie.
What time stamp are you on? I hit an ad mid shutter.
Oh, I'm on 3807. Here, I'll pause real quick.
No, yeah, don't even pause. I'm good. I'm caught up. 38, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I was like 30 seconds behind. They're going down like the stairs now. Cookie and another fucking spiral staircase in an Italian film that I love.
Man, I don't remember this movie, but somebody falling right down the middle of the shaft of that motherfucker here later.
I swear to God. That wallpaper, I don't know about it. I mean, I feel like he usually has excellent wallpaper choices and like all the sets and everywhere he shoots, and the patterns on carpet and flooring and all of that. That might be one of the few wallpapers in a movie is that it just looks like shit was thrown at the wall.
Yeah. I was about to say that looks like somebody stuck a bunch of monkeys in a room and they just went
exactly. Exactly. I look at that, I was like, I don't know about that wallpaper. I mean, everything else he picks is usually great.
Dotson.
That one's a little iffy, and now that mental image will never escape me every time I watch this.
That's a 1971 Dotson.
She's kind of doing him like Dario Nicolati did the dude in Deep Red.
Yeah.
Fucking him up in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like right through the point when Dario was beating his ass in arm wrestling. And he was like, "You shouldn't be doing that."
Yeah. I mean, it's like she knows. I mean, it's like she knows she can follow, so she's like
off the table. That is a complete cheat, an utter cheat. I love it. I love their dynamic.
Gene Hackman.
He's crawling in the window of the car and shit.
I don't know.
The old people.
This guy's scared to death.
They almost hit the old couple passing.
Here,
let's go this way.
Come on, Mom. Let's go over here before we get fucking killed. You young people are crazy. Oh shit! T-Bone. She ain't fucking around. She's like, look, check this shit out. Damn.
During Grand Theft
Listen,
Auto.
listen,
Italian.
listen. Take the car away from her.
GTA.
Give me the keys.
They did my fucking face as they went by. Thank you. I was a little hot.
I was like, give me the keys.
I was a little hot. Thank you for the spray right in the face, man. I need that. I was passing out.
Stacy has a question. Who would be better slasher on horseback, Jason, Freddy, or Michael?
Who would adapt and be more effective?
I would say it's Michael.
Freddy.
Not Michael.
Freddy.
Jason, just because he's got the machete. So it's basically you're on horseback, you just fucking swing that shit as you ride by. You decapitate people instantly.
Well, it really depends on if it's in a dream world or not. If it's in a dream world, Freddy's got them both.
I was just thinking that because then he
Because
I think
Freddy can
Freddy's
do
got the most
anything.
fun.
Nightmare.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
Freddy-
making
I mean,
fun
Freddy
of
was
you,
that.
just shoot lava
I
out
can
the
actually
horse's
see that
mouth.
motherfucker. I can
Well, I
actually
don't
see
know.
Freddy on horseback in one of those later Nightmare on Elm Street movies on horseback. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can see him doing that.
Yeah,
As far
with
as they didn't do
motherfucking
that.
cowboy hat on and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I could definitely see him doing that in like part 5 or something. 6, yeah. Well, I said Freddy because I could picture him doing this shit.
We got to do Strangeland here soon.
Okay.
Strange.
I don't know. It's just thought. Yeah, it's a D. Snyder movie, yo.
Oh no, yeah. I've seen it. I haven't seen it in a while though. I know Keith's a big fan of it. It's a fucked up movie, and that's one great poster too that it has. The poster too with the lips shot.
They've
It's
never
one of my
given it.
favorite.
They've never given it a really good Blu-ray or a 4K or anything. You know what I mean?
I remember
No,
you
that-
saying last
No,
time
that
it came
DVD
up
is
on,
the only.
some conversation, and it came up.
Oh yeah, that was in DVD is the only copy they've ever made.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But
I
it's
wonder
one of my.
why they don't release it, on Blu-ray or 4K.
I don't know.
Because a lot of people don't still to this day really don't even know about it. You know what I mean? It's
Oh, yeah.
it's still just one of those, you know.
I mean, I think we forget sometimes, not like just us specifically, like in this horror community, and like people who do review channels and horror channels and stuff, that we're fucking cinephiles. Like we live and breathe movies and shit. If you go up to like any random people, like a group of people on the street, and ask,
Right.
go up to a random 100 people and ask if they've heard of Sleepaway Camp, I think maybe 80 people would say no, or that they've never seen. Like in Strangeland, you might get 10 people that said they've seen it out of 100. Like that's how, though they are rare movies, because most of these horror movies are in the of themselves. It's a genre that is still respected as much as it should be and stuff from the majority of movie watchers.
True.
Being cinephiles, we kind of forget that too a lot of times. You know, we look at people like, "What? You haven't heard of that?" I mean, we're just,
exactly.
Man, it'd be a movie. It'd be a movie that has some.
And it's like the most obscure movie ever to most people. Like 99% of viewers of movies would feel I've never heard of this movie.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, or it'd be a movie that was like never released into physical media until one of these boutique labels got a hold of it, and it was like a straight to television ass movie. And we're like, you ain't never heard of that movie? How could you? It's like, but bro, ain't nobody released it in like 42 years. What are you talking about?
That's what happened exactly.
We used to talk to each other. You know, we used to talk to each other. So when we talk to normal people, it's just, you know, they're like, what?
That's what happened to me. That's what happened exactly with The Haunting of Julia. And I ended up finding it just a few years ago because Lauren told me about it and was praising it, and I've heard of it over the years, but it was out of print since like a VHS release in '86, and it was a made-for-TV film from '75 or '77, and it's a fucking masterpiece with Mia Farrow in it and everything. But it finally got a release like 2 years ago, 2-3 years tops, and I mean, that's a crime in and of itself that it went from 86, 88 or so, and it went without any release and fell into total obscurity until 2 years ago or so.
I remember when Dad ordered a copy of Humongous off of eBay in like 2008.
Humongous is a
and
crazy.
then like in like 2011 or 12, I found a DVD copy about shat 2 bricks. When I found the studio DVD version of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He was like, "What? You mean they got a DVD of it?" I was like, "Yeah, they also got Madman and The Burning." And he was like, "What?"
I don't like Madman much. Like it's good. It's all right. Like there's some good stuff in it, but it's never been a film that I like or throw on often. I don't
what
like
one was that one?
Of Madman. I don't like the look of Madman Mars. The kills aren't that great. The characters are annoying as fuck. There's that whole long scene in the jacuzzi with the terrible like 80s porn music that's playing. It goes on for like 5 fucking minutes. That's annoying. There's a hilarious kill though when the girl's looking under the hood of the car, and Mars just jumps right on top of the hood and decapitates her. That like her head gets smashed into the car and her neck is severed, comes out. That's cool. That's hilarious. Everything else for the most part, I don't care about with that movie. The Burning is that's a top slasher for me.
Well, I mean, I couldn't stand Humongous when I first watched it because I couldn't see the damn thing off this VHS tape that had a burned off of.
Having an old
Humongous is a good one, man.
That somebody gave to me. And it was dark as shit.
But then I got DVD.
Scorpion put out, so you're able to see a lot of it on that newer Blu-ray Scorpion, man. You're able to see a lot better on.
Oh,
yeah,
neat. Oh man, look at all the tickets.
I've always liked it. Of course, it's very nostalgic to me. I seen that when I was probably 8 years old. No, it came out in '82, so I was 10. So.
That's about when I first watched it.
I like speaking of like TV movies earlier, like Don't Go in the Basement.
Yes.
That's a great one.
Something About a Million.
Yeah. There's not a lot, but there's a decent amount of TV films. Trilogy of Terror is one that we still got to do, Keith. I know I had to keep pushing that around. I feel bad. I'm sorry again for that. But we got to do that maybe this weekend coming up or something. Next weekend, I mean.
But definitely got to do that.
Trilogy of Terror was a great TV.
There's
a lot of TV ones, movies. Anthologies, I feel like do better.
Yeah,
even just like made for TV anthology horror films, like not in series. Anthology films, I feel like they have a better track record with TV movies.
Man, that ending scene still unnerves the shit out of me.
What, in Trilogy of Terror?
Yeah, still unnerves me. I first watched that movie when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
I forget when I saw that. I was a little older than that, but I remember loving the effects work with the Zuni doll. But that's the thing with that movie is that, and even myself, I forget, and most people forget the first 2 segments because everyone remembers the Zuni doll. That's the famous segment of that movie. I mean, the other ones are decent; they're pretty good actually. But everyone for the most part, it goes right to the Zuni segment. That's the one their memory goes right to.
Yeah, the one with
it's just so good that it's gonna overshadow. What the others are good. I mean, I do like them, but that third one is so good that it just overshadows is all it is.
Exactly.
Was it the first one or the second one that had the witch the witch teacher or whatever that was.
That's the first. That's the first one, I think. Yeah, the first one.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Besides the Zuni warrior story, that one's my favorite one, probably.
Yeah, I forget the second one actually. So that would be my second favorite.
The other one involved an apartment, and something was going on in there.
Well, no, the second one has got the it's about the chick, and she's talking about her sister running around being wild and doing this and that.
Okay, yeah. That's all right. That's the second. Yeah, that one's all right too. That one's decent. I like obviously Zuni Dal's the best. Then the first one with the teacher. Then the second one.
Oh, did they end up making a part 2 or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I'm getting that from. Okay, yeah, part 2. Okay.
What, a trilogy of terror too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's where I'm getting the apartment from. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, they made a part 2, right? When did that come out?
Yep.
Yeah, because Bro ends up in the motherfucking oven.
That was like the later 90s, I think.
Something like that, right? Yeah, 90. I just looked it up. 96.
Okay.
And there's Zuni dolls in it too.
Yep.
Well, the Zuni warrior doll is the best story in that one too.
Yeah. I would imagine. I never saw a trilogy of terror 2. I knew it existed. I just never checked it out.
Well, that was one where the in between scenes is all about the Zuni warrior 2, because it starts out with at the very beginning of it, they're in that apartment that the Zuni warrior, the original one happened in. So the in between parts is about that, and then it just kind of leads into the third one being about him.
That makes sense. That's interesting, actually.
Because he's all burned up and shit. Because he's all burned up.
Eventually. Just to check it out. I mean, it can't be worse than Creepshow 3.
It's better than that.
That's one of the worst anthology horror films or anthology films in general. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, I'm sure JT would shit a brick and Gore would call bullshit if I said that I loved Creepshow 3.
Yeah.
Gore knows I'm full of shit.
Yeah, actually, there's a weird I don't know. It seems like a real person, but I joked with Pat because he said that he got a comment about he did a review on Creepshow 3 like a month or 2 ago, and he got a comment about somebody loving it.
Why are you spinning in circles? That's literally just going to cut your throat open.
Yeah, no, that's a cool.
She was in panic mode.
Some questionable, actions and decisions.
There's some questionable defense going on there.
And back to the shit wallpaper too.
Yeah, I mean, but if you got something that thin around your neck, you start spinning, you're gonna slice your shit open.
I love the shots of the eye.
Yeah. And also the froth of the mouth was a very nice, realistic point in there.
Always a nice little addition, that kind of thing is. If you can manage to get something like that to happen, it's always good.
It reminds me of early. It's like an early version of the crow shots of the crow eyes in opera.
Yeah,
is what that reminded me of a bit. Just with a human.
Somebody that obviously knew that she put that in there. That's a nice little clue.
So that's what, the third kill? I think the third kill. So there's there's like maybe 2 left. So yeah, around like 5, 6 maybe tops kills in this, which is more than I remember every time. Bianca Medici was murdered last night.
I love how subtitles don't match at all.
Yeah.
It's funny as shit. Because even if it's in English, there's still Italian in there.
Still, yeah, or it still isn't a direct translation. Like if it's in English, the English subtitles will abbreviate or like they'll paraphrase sometimes. times.
Katrina McCall was what she was talking about is even though she spoke English all the way through that trilogy, she still had to come and she had to redub every single line.
Yeah, that's what they did back then with all those movies. Greta did the same thing with all the movies she did. She dubbed in English. I think she also dubbed her Italian voice because she speaks Italian too. But like, there was a lot of actors that spoke English, and just the way that the Italians directed, they always mostly directed without sound, and then even the English actors would just dub their English voices in later. It's a very weird. I mean, it was very commonplace for back then in Italy, but looking back now, it's a very weird choice, to like do back then. But I mean, it's a technology back then. I mean, sound was nowhere near how it is now, and capturing sound, and it was just, and for how much they turn these movies out and churn them out fast, it was probably the most cheap option there was.
Well, also, I think it's actually a pretty brilliant option
Go out,
too.
film old footage, and throw. Yeah,
Because if you film it silently and then you dub the voices in, you can dub the voices and do your soundtrack all at the same time in the same editing, and edit it all in one go. Then instead of having to go back and then go back again, and no, you just throw your soundtrack in when you want. And someone says a certain word, you just cue it up real fast, shut it down, and then go through, keep watching, cue it up again.
You see that. You see that in a lot of films in general, but a lot of the Italian films, the way that I mean, look at Fulci stuff, like with both Zombie and City of the Living Dead, when the kick drum starts as soon as the hand reaches out of the ground in both movies, it's and the music kicks in by Fritzi, and there's so many sound cues in Argento movies, Bava stuff. Yeah, that just they're perfectly timed. Quentin Tarantino was an expert at doing that too, editing to the music and sound cues and everything like that. I always love that. You have a scene that's edited perfectly to music. You could see examples of that, like how much Tarantino respects that in Fulci with just the way he did the not shot for shot, but the same general pacing of the shot and everything for Kill Bill with the psychic homage with the score to the psychic in it. If you watch those scenes side by side, it's shot the same way. Scenes when Buck, right, is his name in Kill Bill, is walking, it's the same parts of the sequence when the guy is walking after Jennifer O'Neill's character, and then like he falls at the same time at the end of it and screams, just like when the Achilles is cut in Kill Bill and he falls and screams. Like, it's edited just like it.
I think if this to remake all these Giallis here, that's something that Stacy was just talking about, of who would be the best directors or whatever to get to do them. I think Oz Perkins would definitely be one of them. Maybe Flanagan.
I think Oz would be very good actually with doing some Giallo films.
Oh, yeah, he would. Flanagan, maybe. What's his name? Did the Evil Dead? Maybe.
So what, Sam Raimi?
No, the one that did the remake.
Fede Alvarez.
Maybe, maybe.
He could do good. He can do a good. He might be able to do like a good remake of like a Fulci gothic horror, like The Beyond or like City. But that's the thing. Like, one, I would never want remakes to any of these movies, and two, I don't think we'll see a lot of that because there's just not the demand. Like, there's no money guaranteed in these titles, because again, going back to like what we said earlier about being cinephiles and huge film fans and stuff, you go to 90% of people, 99% of people on the street and ask if you heard of Lucio Fulci, and they'll say no. They go and Argento and stuff, and even if they're a horror fan, chances are they aren't a huge horror fan. They might like scary movies and going with their friends to the movies. Let's see the new horror movie and like the Conjuring stuff. They don't know who Argento, Bava, and stuff. So there's no money guaranteed.
Or
if
they don't come
do,
they don't like Suspiria and shit like that, but they don't know who in the hell made it. Really.
Yeah,
right.
Or like that would be the extent of it. Like same with Zombie or Demons, Demons 2.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say they'd be able to name off Zombie or Suspiria or maybe Opera, Phenomena, maybe.
Those handful of real classic ones that usually are the best gateway for people to get into.
I was thinking back to that question though. I have to agree with Gore with Oz Perkins, but maybe Tarantino would be interesting, especially considering his homages and
he'd be able to nail a giallo film.
Never really went with horror, you know what I mean? Isn't that weird? As big a fan as he is of it.
But Tarantino hates remakes. I mean, he doesn't really want. I don't think he's ever wanted to do a remake.
And the closest thing Tarantino did to horror would be From Dusk Till Dawn or Planet Terror when he worked with Rodriguez.
Yeah, he produced that, but he didn't. Robert Rodriguez technically directed Planet Terror, but it's a little horror-esque, more horror-esque than usual. So yeah, I mean that whole production, both of them ventured into horror a bit. Even if Death Proof isn't like a full-on horror movie, it's more horror than other stuff that he's done.
Death Proof never even got seen with that because, when they was in the theater, they played him as that double feature, and a lot of people didn't realize what that meant, the Grindhouse. Yeah. They didn't realize the Grindhouse meant you get a couple of movies. So after Planet Terror was over, they left, and they missed fucking Death Proof.
I know. Actually, I remember when I saw it in theaters, it was packed. It was one of my favorite theater experiences, seeing Grindhouse. And there were not many, but there were, like, I noticed 3-4 people maybe that walked out after Planet Terror ended. And I was I thought they're going to go bad too. And they never came back. And because I knew one or two of them. So I noticed they never came back. I said, I guess they just said, fuck this, I'm done. Or they just didn't realize the movie kept going. There was another one.
That's what they said the first week or two that it was out. They said that a lot of people just didn't realize there was a second movie. Like, wow. Damn.
And did Tarantino have anything to do with Hostel? Was it a pure...
Not really. No.
I'm a raw.
He was producer. He was executive producer, or producer. I don't know about a producer, but he was
so he had enough to do.
He put up money basically.
Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the producers, and they're friends too. So I mean, and that was basically his like endorsement. You see a lot of directors do that. Wes Craven. There's so many. How many movies that say Wes Craven presents, and it's just because Wes Craven produced the movie. That's all he had to do with it. Or in a lot of cases, he didn't even produce it. He just lent his name out and started to use it as a marketing thing. A lot of directors have done that.
Find a lot of young people that they believe in, and they let them use their name to help endorse it. Yeah,
exactly. Yep. I mean, he did that. Wes Craven did that for Wishmaster.
Let's go.
Wishmaster, but he had nothing to do with it except producing it.
Oh, don't be shy, chick.
Check this shit out.
Yeah,
she's a looky here, man.
There you go. There, now she's naked.
Look, she's a look what I have.
Yeah, but she was so shy and timid about that. Don't be shy about that.
Take that jewelry off. Take it all.
She does something about her, man. She does. She really does.
Oh yeah.
Even before I see it too.
Like she definitely got something going on there.
Even before I seen it, I knew she did something.
I like this scene come on with the milk, and I love how they have the milk in the little pouch thing like that. But when they notice that it's been poisoned,
right?
Yeah, I mean, dude didn't do something. They still got that much energy, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm
she was
saying,
laying there. She was laying there looking kind of like you don't want her to look. You know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She still had way too much energy. She should be ready to go bed.
That's strange looking milk containers, man.
Oh, I've seen milk
I
containers
know.
like that, man. One of my schools
I
had
have
milk containers
too,
like
but
that.
it's weird. It's just not common. That's what it
I love that shot on the other side of the two glasses of milk, and then
is.
she's
Yeah,
blurred.
Canadians use that a lot. I think. Yeah. It's a great shot, actually. And I like how one is a little bigger, just from forced perspective, from it being a little closer to the camera on the tray. So one
Yup.
milk looks a little bigger, and like there's a little bit more in it than the other one.
Yeah, it just
Just little camera stuff like that, and little shots, and
school
that another
style.
director, a run-of-the-mill director for a mainstream horror movie or your typical movie coming out in the horror genre, that you just wouldn't get those little creative shots out of nowhere.
Yeah,
There's
because there was
a
no
million different ways to shoot a scene. The same scene.
The whole point to it was that
You
we
can shoot the
focus
same
on the
scene a
milk.
million ways.
You know, that was the whole point to it is that we focus
exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. But
You want to
like
bring
the way of doing it, like even like nowadays, if somebody wanted to do the same thing, right, they would just zoom in on the milk, like ominously when it's delivered. They don't have that awesome symmetry shot, and so then the shot there, how she's drinking it, and then it is a quick zoom in shot of her on the side drinking it and stuff, and splice in, like it's so creative, and you don't see that. You really don't see stuff like that nowadays. It's so rare.
Yeah, they don't realize what they're missing now, man. The younger people don't. If they don't give these a chance and actually check them out and actually take the time to watch them, they don't realize what it is that they're missing.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Just cool
where
things like that can make a film. You know what I mean? That one little thing can take a film from being good to great.
yeah, well, that's where I happen to be one of the fortunate younger folk.
No, that's because you're hammered in your brain by
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I didn't have a choice.
How old, Drake? Because I'm 37, and I mean, even since I was growing up, I was always into the previous 2-3 generations of all art.
You said you're 37?
Yeah.
I'm 28, bub.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you're a decade younger than me. I mean, I always was like that though. Like since with music, with movies, I was always into the 60s, 70s, 80s, even though I was born in the late 80s and grew up in the 90s. So I was always the rare person, listening to all the shit. Always
I went to school. I went to school dressed in like an 80s hood, dude.
I had my hippie period for like after high school through college, and afterwards when I went to old jam band shows like crazy, poncho, fucking tie-dye shit, and fucking all that. I always said if I could have picked when I was born, and like I wish I was like in my late teens, in the late 60s and mid-late 60s, and then my 70s, in the 70s I'd be in my 20s.
Oh, dude, that'd be hard.
That's the perfect.
That would be hard for me to choose, man. Because I would either choose to be born in the 40s and grow up in the 50s.
Yeah.
Or I'd be born in the 60s and grow up in the 70s and 80s. Like there's a couple of them. Be born in the 50s and grow up in the 60s, right in the middle of all the love and everything, right in the middle of the summer of love.
That's what I mean. That's where I would want to be like
that's
to
hard.
teenager in the late 60s.
Yeah, but if I was a teenager in 70s. Man, if I was a teenager in the mid to late 60s, man, I've been a part of the fucking Manson family. Swear to God. Because I agree with about 90% of what the fuck Charlie was talking about. He was right. He was right. If you look at the way the world is now, he was right.
Yeah. I mean, he had some crazy shit that did make sense, but he just came out with it in crazy ways that most people wouldn't understand. Yeah. Because
shit, I've been checked up in the tent with Lynn Franz shit.
But I always thought. I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to say this, but I just thought that he got a little too much for not killing anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I
yeah,
mean,
did
yeah, I
everything he did,
mean,
but still, he should. I don't think he should have died in prison after how many years? 40, 50 years, whenever he was in prison and stuff like that for not physically being there committing the crime. And I'm saying so from just a law point of view, not like a moral point of view. I mean, he still belonged in
Yeah.
jail to die for what he did, no matter what. But from just the law, I feel like that was throwing the book at him. Of course, I mean, at the time, it was supposed to be like that. They were throwing the
well,
book
that's
at all.
because bro is dangerous, man.
But of course, but like from a legal standpoint, I think he got a little too much of a fucking sentence there when he didn't murder anyone.
I mean, so what? You think they should give him 10 to 15?
Nah, but I think he should. I don't think he should have died in prison for those charges. Again, though, just legally speaking, morally speaking, he still ultimately should have been there and died in prison. But just the charges they had against him, I feel like they fucking amped that shit up just because of making an example out of all of it.
Well, yeah, that, and they just knew how damn dangerous he was.
Yeah, well, I mean, the guy was a master manipulator. He was a fucking amazing cult leader. I mean, those people are dangerous as shit. Look at Jim Jones.
Hey, I had to follow Jim Jones to a point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, I mean, that guy was able to. How many people were in that cult? I think there was like maybe 8,000 or 9,000. Or it was like 1,100, something like that.
900.
Okay, so
the death toll of the Jonestown massacre was 971. I believe it was exactly 971 people.
So shy of 1,000. I mean, that takes something to get on.
Yeah,
and most of them too weren't even voluntarily drinking that Kool-Aid and shit at the end. They would just be killed if they refused. So I mean,
yeah, if they refused, they were either shot or shot up with a hypo.
Exactly. Talked all them into giving up their social security
there was no choice. There was no choice there of drink it. If not, it'll be all right. No, it was like you're drinking it. If not, we're killing you anyway. So
yeah, I mean, I would have hung out with Charlie until he talked about killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's when you leave. I mean, that's the obvious no moment. I mean, even a few moments before that, like with the the Black Panther, and so that was the one person he did shoot and stuff. He didn't die though, right? That Black Panther. I think he thought he killed him, and that's why he thought there was a race war that they were gonna retaliate, and it was gonna be a whole helter-skelter race war like that. Getting more paranoid, right?
I don't believe in the whole.
Right up.
I don't believe the helter-skelter thing was his shit.
No,
I think that's a Boogie Losi thing, just to lock his ass up.
Yeah. Like you're saying that for the prosecution using that.
Yes.
Yes,
because I don't think that was.
That's what I mean. That's what I was saying, just to clarify, like earlier, that like on a law basis.
They fucked him over.
Really, for someone who didn't commit a murder, absolutely. Does he still deserve to go to jail and die there? More, for what he did, of course. But
I mean, bro deserved
that shit up as much as they fucking could.
I mean, bro deserved a helly sentence, but I mean, if he lived through it, he lived through it,
Yeah, that was just my main point.
He would still be a dangerous motherfucker.
And that probably is what they took into consideration, just from how the fact that he was able to get people to go and commit crimes for him. But
instead of
I feel like if that happened today, you'd have someone get out or have a lighter sentence for not actually killing anybody, even if they plan.
Oh yeah, and then you'd have crazy fuckers like me going to wherever he is, going, "Hello." So Charlie, let's grab a new group and let's hang out.
And that's just to what the point I was trying to make is the times, and it was that they used that whole case as an example to end the whole hippie movement of the late 60s and the flower power movement and all that, and say this is what it results in. You get fucking crazy drug people that trip that go around murdering people, and then that's what killed the hippie movement. That's what killed all of it. The 60s was the culmination of it. Was the Manson case.
Yeah, that was because the Summer of Love was '68, and then the very next year, at the end of that summer, is when all that shit went down.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Dad, I think we found our third for Serial Killer Wednesdays.
I didn't realize you do that much about that stuff.
Oh yeah, I've researched a lot of that stuff growing up over the years. More like true crimes. I always like true crime stuff, but I'll throw on the occasional serial killer documentaries and stuff now and then. Dahmer, Bundy.
The position has been filled.
I'm down for something like that.
Hell yeah.
I saw Kieran and Chipka's name. I was distracted. I saw her name brought up, and then I realized it was you, Keith.
Yeah, it was. Stacey was talking about a Sisters remake. Whether to stick Michael Monroe or Sidney Sweeney, and I said, no, Kieran and Chipka would be much better.
The Palmer.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. I think I'd like to see Catherine pull a role like that. That'd be interesting for her.
Oh man, Kieran Chipka got this crazy look to her, but he's just
I know.
Yeah, we talk
I know,
about her
but
a lot.
still, that'd be great. I don't know. That'd still be.
I want to see her in a lot more.
It's still an interesting role for her though.
She's not in enough.
Yeah, no, she's not. I don't know the last thing she was in besides Long Legs. I guess was that the last thing? I don't know.
Briefly, yeah. She's in it for a minute.
Yeah,
or who's
that one scene? Maybe it's 5 minutes.
Oh god, I feel terrible for not remembering this because she's definitely one of my favorites as far as looks goes. The fucking Chicks in the Nation would have been an interesting role for that.
That's right. She was also in Mad Men, which I never watched. Got big into that show. Kieran and Chipka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
And then she was on. I'm looking through her thing here. She was in Twisters, the sequel to Twister.
Oh really? I'll have to see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I like. I like the original. I mean, that came out when I was growing up.
Yeah,
that's like when we were getting all those disaster movies, and we got Armageddon and Deep Impact and Dante's Peak, all those movies, which I love all of those. I mean, Armageddon's a favorite movie. I mean, that's a favorite action film of mine. I don't care what anyone says. I love Bruce Willis. I love that whole cast. I love.
Yeah, it's really sad what's going on with Bruce, man. It's really sad.
I know. Every time he comes up in a review or something, it's I always have to stop and say the same thing.
Former dementia, man. He don't know much of anything anymore, man. He's got such a deep form of dementia now,
dude. And talk about a great fucking human being. Demi Moore has been there the entire time.
Yeah, she has.
Demi Moore has been there the entire time since his health has declined.
They never stopped being friends. You know what I mean? They just couldn't be together.
Exactly. I mean, they were always. She was always there for them. And he was always there for her. They always had I think I read once like an interview with her talking about Ashton Kutcher and her and then Bruce Willis and all the kids and stuff is just like a big extended family and stuff.
Yeah.
They just do stuff together. It doesn't matter. And they're always there for each other. And it's amazing seeing Demi stay by his side throughout all of this.
She's still there. Yep. That's why I was talking about that thing. She, with her making the substance and shit. I'm just wondering if maybe that was a way for her to kind of deal with everything, with her getting older, number one, with her dealing with shit with Bruce, number two. You know what I mean? Because it kind of deals with that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I mean that movie is a masterpiece. I've been waiting to do a deep dive on that because I saw it. I did a watch along with May, like a few weeks after it came out because she didn't see it at that point. Then I had one of the editors on for an interview, and we got to talk all about
Eric
it.
and Eric and I did
You
it.
guys
Did
did this up
it.
recently. I gotta check that out. I know I saw it. I saw the notification when you guys came up, and I said, "Hell yeah, the substance," because that movie was the best film of last year for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Ginger?
Yeah.
Ginger in the house in Australia. In the house.
Strange Dogs was real good too. Hey, what's up, Ninja? How you doing, man?
Good day, Bruce. Good day, Bruce. Hey, Bruce.
These guys is fucking beating on this guy. Motherfucker, what are you doing? Where is he? He jerks it. Motherfucker, stop jerking me back and forth. I hit
Yeah,
you in the face.
Yeah, I'll say, man, dude grabbed me up by a shirt like that. I would not hesitate. I'd be poking him right in his fucking eyeballs.
Well, he's already beating his ass. I'm not sure he wants to push it any further.
Well, he
Yeah,
ain't
I
doing
know,
much
he
if you're
just,
blind,
ripped his
motherfucker.
he ripped his shirt right out. He ripped his shirt like right off, like right in the
I'm doing.
yeah.
I mean, dude grabs me up like
Fight.
that, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kicking him in
It's
the
like, yo,
balls. I'm hitting him in the throat. I don't
fighting
care.
now. We fighting.
We-
No, get the fuck off.
We fighting, yeah.
We
We're
only
fighting.
'cause you
We
flipping
fighting,
me out
motherfucker.
like that's why we fighting.
She grab me up like a sack of flour, motherfucker. Fuck on me. Gonna learn day.
Excuse me. I wonder, like, it's cool, like seeing this guy like cook and not burn the shit out of himself.
Yeah.
You think this guy would offer? Like, yo, I'll help. You know, I mean, you can't see. I mean, is he fully blind? I'm pretty sure he's fully blind, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a scene where he says like he has very, very limited like sight that he can see almost nothing, but not like he's totally blind. Because there's some blind people that like are legally blind and they can barely see anything. They can just make out like little, shapes or like geometric, stuff. But like that's it, or shadows. And then there's people that just can't see anything at all.
He comes on the fire escape and everything.
Yeah.
He's a very high functioning. He's like, help me out, man.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a high functioning blind man.
There's a comment, man. I'm coming with you.
Hold my fucking cane. I'm coming.
He comes down that thing like he knew exactly where he would let out. He just wasn't sure where to step after he got down. He's like, here, help me out, man. I'm about to fall break my ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I swear there's supposed to be a trash can here.
Like he does this every Wednesday night.
Yeah, but normally there's a big dumpster right there when he comes down. There's no dumpster today. It fucked him up.
Yeah. Hey, if this guy wasn't here to help him, he would have just fell fucking 10 feet on his ass. Yeah, all because out here puts the foot down. There's nothing. He just drops. That and I like how it's lit with the slight purple light in the background with the circle architecture, the circle cutout. That's cool. Oh, this is when they go into the grave, right? In the cemetery. They end up in the mausoleum.
They love to go to the graveyard too. The Italians do. They love that shit.
Oh yeah. Well, they got great looking graveyards over there. Both beautiful architecture and stones and all that, mausoleums, and creepy. They're just creepy as shit.
Yeah, I love
how
how
cemeteries are. But
did you guys notice the fucking tombstone saying Dario on it?
Yes, it said Dario.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think he did that on purpose?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I've read that as a trivia thing years ago. I always thought that was funny.
Yeah, I think he came across an accident and he decided here's where we're going to shoot and then bring the camera across here. You know what I mean?
I think there might be also a tombstone with Dardano Sacchetti name on it or somebody else's name, because Dardano Sacchetti co-wrote the screenplay for this. Who he did so many movies, wrote or co-wrote Demons 2,
Oh yeah,
so many Argento
you did love
movies,
it.
Fulci movies, a lot. Yeah, all of Fulci's great, iconic movies, Zombie City, all those. I mean, the guy's done so many fucking movies. Michele Soavi's The Church, he co-wrote other Soavi movies. Martino, Lenzi. I mean, he's worked with everybody. But I think there's somebody. I'll check the trivia on IMDb. I think there's another tombstone with somebody's name that they put in there.
Amelia.
I ain't gonna lie, that angel jump scared the shit out of me.
Every time he makes a little noise, he looks back. It's like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh shit.
It's like, man, if I were blind, dude. Yeah, if I were blind, dude, I'd look over him and be like, dude, quit being a bitch.
I can feel you looking back.
Hey, like, quit being a bitch, man.
That's funny.
I'm blind and I ain't so worried about it, man. Get in there and shut up.
Get in there.
Guess
You
I'm
go
gonna do it.
first.
He said, yes. Go in, goddamn.
I'll
Yes.
be there. I'll be there after your ass. You go in, I'll be after.
Well, when he looked at him, he said, oh, well, I guess I should go in, huh? And he's like, yeah, goddamn. Go.
Yeah, it's like, what you mean?
No, he's not used to creeping around like the old man is.
Oh my god, will you just go in there before I kick you in there myself?
Yeah. He's like, yes, hurry. God damn it, we can't stay here all night.
Yeah, like he's feeling with his cane now to make sure he ain't coming back. He's gonna smack you with it.
Well, he sneaks around a lot, you know what I mean? So this guy's kind of new at it.
It's
Is
like,
it a fireplace in there?
Yeah,
Looks like a fireplace.
yeah, that's kind of neat.
That person
That
was
one
only
the bed?
25 years old.
Yeah, it sucks.
I think, yeah. 25 years
That's
old.
fireplace. So
That's
does
crazy. Well, kind of.
Yeah, see, so although it's one of Argento's most successful films, this is his least favorite of Argento among his pictures. That's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's real good, man. I always have. We talked about it before.
I know.
It's only one
Me too.
thing.
I don't know why he
1945.
doesn't care for it that much.
I mean, you can kind of see why he'd be a little paranoid. He would get in a lot of fucking trouble for doing this shit.
Yeah, see,
Anything I can do. Well, I heard something I tell you.
on one of the gravestones at the cemetery is written D. Dario, which is Dario's. I don't think there's another one then. Maybe I was thinking there was another one, but there's not.
That person you were talking about of the age, that person was 23 years old.
Really? I see one that said 1945 to 1970.
Oh, well, I saw another one that the person was like 23 years old.
That was her, I think, maybe.
Oh. 1945 to 1928. Or 1928 to 1945.
He's looking for it. They already took it, dude. Killer already took it. Oh, okay.
The killer opened the back.
Yeah. Kitchen.
Yeah, I mean this whole scene is creepy as shit. I mean, having to just open the coffin and go
Yeah.
in there and fuck with a body, take this thing out.
Yeah.
Plus, you're trapped in the mausoleum.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh. Yeah. What does it say?
Oh, I'd fuck with dude. I'd fuck with dude so hard. Hey, but what's it say? It says words, motherfucker.
Their letters rearranged in a coherent way.
Oh, bruh. I went one step. You went a whole another step.
Yeah, there's 1830, 1892.
That person was 62.
Oh, and now he's trapped in there.
39 to 69. That person was 60. I mean, 30. No. 39 to 6. 39 to 69. That person was 30.
Yeah.
I fucked up my math there for a second.
Yeah, not 30. Yeah, that sucks. Way too young.
1798. Wow. I like how we're sitting here reading the stones.
I usually do that in gravestones and cemeteries, and I always pay attention to continuity stuff and things that are around, on the scene, background stuff that people probably aren't noticing. Newspapers, that's a big thing. Like anytime you see a newspaper in a movie, I love to pause it and read whatever the shit that's there. And usually it has nothing to do with anything. It's just random, just a random made up news story. And a lot of times it's just jokes put in there that people just put some random stuff in and think no one's going to notice or pause on it. And they're wrong because there are people who pause on those things.
Gore is Hannibal for a team. That'd be interesting. Gore is Hannibal.
Yeah.
That'd be a scary fucking Hannibal, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, being your son. Being your son, dude. Hey, we lost JT.
Lost JT.
We lost JT. But you as Hannibal would be fucking frightening, dude.
Yeah, why?
It just would. You got some creepy ass faces sometimes, anyway.
Hey, listen.
Listen. Look, I've known you for fucking 28 years. I know you're creepy. Playing too much.
Yeah, he ended up having to fight with somebody out there. Just stabbed him and shit. Fucker had a knife.
Well, I'm smart. You're blind, dude. You gonna need that.
Yeah, he just did a good job of just looking freaked out, man.
Oh yeah. He came through looking all kinds of fucked up.
Well, Carl Malden's he's one of the best, man.
Oh, that's cool. It retracts.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that is a cool ass cane, dude.
Made for a good weapon there, yeah.
Yeah, bro is pissed.
Yeah, but I'd be up there at that doorway making sure you can close me in there again.
Yeah, the fuck, now you're both in there. Dude, come through and shit, you're both in there.
He's looking for me now. He's afraid now they're gonna come after her.
Yup. Yeah, man. Oh, man, leave the girl alone. Why the fuck you covering up your crotch when you leave,
Oh,
bro?
man, he paid that dude. And that dude now he's just going to leave. You chicken me the cookie? No.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. You never seen this part, have you?
I don't remember ever actually watching this movie. Now that we're watching it, I don't remember none of it.
He hit her.
Yeah, I noticed that. Bro needs his ass beat. Man, you took an awful long time to close that door, you creepy motherfucker.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah, I've been drop kicking motherfucker through the window and shit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'd be fucking dude in the ass. Oh god, I forgot whose channel we were on. I'm sorry. My bad. A little too explicit for the channel. My fault.
now another question to him about it is like, where's the little girl at? Motherfucker, why'd you just leave her? Because I think this dude knew that she was, that the blind guy is the guy that should be picking her up. That'd be terrible. She's not there, and then you look in the back seat, you see that blood. Oh man,
Bruh.
the child's with me. But you can be sure it won't inform anyone.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be ugly when I got a hold of bro.
If anything happens, you'll get her with her throat cut.
Oh shit. Oh god.
He's upset now. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
You're gonna go that far, yeah. Always makes it worse when you're messing with a kid. You know what I mean? It always makes it that much worse.
It truly does, bro.
Now you get a child as the as someone they gotta save. There's a lot more people involved and ready to help now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's just not that's natural. It's just that right there raises the stakes. It's that much higher.
Well, I mean, it's just like what? Oh, you gotta be shit. What's wrong is your hand is bleeding. You better have a good excuse for that. I knew you was crazy when I met you. I mean, you cute and all, but
She's like, what? I think a lot has to do with you. Start with the least of it. You're not Truzy's daughter. Oh yeah. See, she just been dishonest about some other shit, so now he doesn't trust her at all. But what she was lying about didn't have anything to do with it.
yeah, I mean, it ain't that gets me. It's the fact that she got a cut on her damn hand that looks pretty damn fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Tom Waits. Yeah.
That's either a hell of a coincidence or she's smart as hell.
That creepy looking little fucking rat, man.
For reals. Hi,
Here's
kitty.
a little girl.
Did you come to say hi to the people again?
You're on the case now.
Oh yeah, they're all on the case now. Bucket up or
This is a good scene right here, man.
be a lot easier to see without a cat's ass in my face.
Hey, terrified. He's like, oh my god, man. Find the little girl.
Or put an APB out or something. Well, no, you can't put APB out because it's, they said it.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot about that specific piece of information. Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's some blood dripping someplace.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I put
Man,
a
that's
thing
like
up there. I put it up for There's a couple others too. I forgot to put the post up on.
Man, it's just like Black Christmas, man. They didn't check the damn upstairs.
Yeah.
Goofy motherfucker. The Black Christmas police are the worst police I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, aside from maybe the police in Last House on the Left. Oh. Feast.
Oh, God. Wham! Right in the face. Take
Pull a
that.
whole Eli Roth on his ass. Feast.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Oh, God. See you.
Oh,
Oh, God damn.
yeah, he's just beating the hell out of him. Like, God damn it, stop hitting me, motherfucker.
Bro, he whooping your ass.
He's still whooping him.
Bro done fell 3 stories. Dude, you suck.
Well, he got knocked on about half unconscious with the very first hit.
Yeah, it seems like he would have tried to grab for something. You can tell bro has had no fighting training and or experience in his life.
Oh, he's hurt from getting stabbed. He still wants to do good.
He still whooped his ass. Oh no, come on now.
See, he thought that James Franciscus fell off the roof. He thought he fell all the way down.
All right, true dude there. He jumped in and took that one.
No.
Oh, God. Oh, there you go. There it is. Where was that 2 minutes ago where you're getting thrown off of 3 flights of roof?
Ooh. No, man. No. We don't need more news like this. He definitely wouldn't, but if he did, no.
No, I'm cool with the psycho cat.
The remake shot for shot, man.
Yeah, there's no point in that. I mean, the original quadrilogy was a shit.
Yeah.
Especially the 4th one, marking back to his childhood and shit with Olivia in it.
Yeah, they did an alright job of that. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here's the oh, he's like, you motherfucker, where is he?
Got him.
He just fucking knew his ass got up there and everything.
Oh yeah, got him.
He's serious. He got a serious look on his face, dude.
Oh, he's feeling for the wound.
It's you, huh?
What the fuck? Man, he does not care about none of that, dude. He just wants to know where the little girl is.
Yeah. He's not one bit worried about all that.
I killed her. Oh shit.
Yeah, Paul Dano would make an interesting Owen Grave. Yeah, he's Paul Dano's the one that plays the preacher kid in There Will Be Blood.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Here it is.
Oh my
Here's
god.
the
Oh Jesus. Oh. That's a hell of a way to end the movie. Jesus.
Yeah, you waste some time, did it? It immediately started getting rolling the credits.
She starts calling for Cookie. It's over with.
Well, man, get a hold of me. Thanks everybody for joining up. I'll find out what happened to JT.
The important JT.
I will talk to you later, man. Much love to everybody. Take it easy. Then let me see here. Bring you a little closer to me here. Let's see if we can't get let's see what kind of ending we can get here. I don't think I have a lot of the video clips I did have for some reason. But yeah, look it. We will have an ending, Craig. I have to add one. So everybody take it easy. You take it easy, man. Much love. I'll talk to you later.
Sleep, guys.